ML Sports Take brought to you by CH Insurance, Burn Dairy, and our great friends at Camillus Golf Club. The season comes to an end for Syracuse women's basketball, 72-64, and SU just fought like hell. They just couldn't get up over, those deficits, and they had those big stretches in the first quarter. They started hot, Woolley and company. But when you look at it, they only had 2 points from their bench. It's not going to be good enough in, 24 minutes played. You're not going to win many games playing a UConn team when you get only 6 points combined from Latham and Wood. Latham had a terrible shooting game. She did make the big shot in the fourth quarter late, but she had 10 looks. Most of them were pretty solid, couldn't finish. You get a few more out of Latham, you get a bucket or two out of Wood in 31 minutes, voila. Now, having said that, Burroughs was huge with 18, Woolley had 18, and Deasia Fair had 20, but she had a poor shooting game as well. Towards the end of the game, she just started chucking up shots. Got a bunch of texts on that last night. We were like, oh, my God. Why? By that point, Syracuse could not get open. And if they did, they missed those shots. And a lot of times when she fires those up, Deasia Fair makes those. So 6 for 22 looks brutal overall. 4 of 12 from 3 looks 4 of 6 from the free throw line, okay, and 20 points. That's where if you only get 20 with one of those kind of games, maybe you want to have her pull back 16 to 18 shots to be taken, and then maybe Burroughs and Wood can score more, Woolley another bucket or two. But remember, games, you have adjustments. You have runs by the other team as well. UConn was able to adjust certainly on Woolley, and then it freed up a couple for Burroughs. But they got nothing from their bench. They got nothing from Wood and Latham. That's five players right there who didn't really do anything. 3 players carrying the load. And if you're going into that game and you're UConn and you say, hey, Deasia Fair is going to get hers, but we're going to limit her to 20 with defensive adjustments, and Woolley, she's going to get a little hot, but then we adjust to her, and then one other one's going to give you 18, but nobody else will score, we're going to win the game. And that's exactly what happened. Plus, too much of Beckers as well, who had a great game with 32, one of the best players in the country on the other side. ML Sports Take brought to you by Burn Dairy, CH Insurance, and Ken's Auto Detailing.